Welcome to the chess openings with me, Zach Sagowski, as we go through each week and learn a new chess opening. This week, we are going over the Vienna game, very similar to the Vienna Gambit, except for when black goes with knight to c6. So to do the Vienna game, the setup is pretty simple. White will go to e4, black will go to e5, and then knight will go to b3, and this is just the Vienna game for white. Now, the two variations we're going to go over today is when black does one, a copycat variation where the copier moves, and another when they move their knight to f6 after moving the knight to c6. So first, we're going to go over the copycat variation. The first one is knight to c6, like we were talking about. We'll bring the bishop up to f4. They also bring their bishop to c5. This is the case. If they're copying us, there's only one logical way that will really destroy them, and that's moving the queen to g4. The queen can't move to g5 for black, so they have to swing something else out to try to protect this attack here to g7. So the queen will move to f6. We then will do the thing that black doesn't see coming, and it's moving the knight over here to d5. It attacks this queen while also setting up an attack on the queen coming up. So black, not wanting to lose his queen, will attack, thinking that they have a pretty solid move here, putting the check and getting it close to checkmate, but we have a pretty easy move back to d1 from there. Now, this is kind of wide open. The first move we're going to do is going to, black's going to go up to g7, try to stop us from going here and taking the knight. We will move the knight up to g3, attacking this queen, and it kind of sets up everything from here on out. They'll move their queen over here to try to escape because there's literally nowhere else that the queen can go without dying. So this is the only square that you can go before you die. You trap it in with your pawn there, and that queen is literally trapped until it dies. The pawn will then try to attack your queen on h5, and you just bring it back. And from there, all you need to do is worry about getting this pawn up here and killing this queen off. But you just have such a huge advantage now over black and taking their queen without having to give up yours as well. So that is the copycat variation. The other variation for the Vienna game that's very popular is to go when they don't bring up the bishop to c5. Instead, they bring the knight to f6. So we'll set up the Vienna game. They bring out their knight, where the knights match. We bring up our bishop, but instead of them bringing their bishop out, they do the knight to f6. We then bring the pawn up to d3 to fortify this pawn here that's being attacked. They then bring their bishop out. We then kind of go into a gambit play right here, attacking this pawn. A lot of the times, black will move their pawn up to d6, fortifying this pawn structure again, and we just move in our knight here to then attack that pawn once again. Common thing for black to do is to go here thinking that they have this attack set up, but there's something in store for us right here. We also push forward, attacking the king. Now, here's a blunder move for black, is if they push this up thinking that they got the queen and the rook, as a lot of lower level players will do, and we just immediately jump the queen up, go on the offense. And right here, we have a huge, strong attack. They'll try to stop the queen from attacking right there, and we just push the bishop here, put the king in check, and it's fortified by this knight, so the king really only has so many places to go. They'll go here, we push our bishop back, brings it back, and we push the queen up, and like this, like, we just have such a strong advantage from here on out, even though they do have an attack right here. So those are the two variations of the Vienna game that are quite popular, that will help you understand the Vienna game and help you create an opening that will help pick apart opponents and put you in positions to win. So if you like that video, please like and subscribe to the YouTube video. You can also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Zach Sagowski. I stream every Monday, Thursday, Friday. We'll see you there, and we will see you next week for our next opening variation. Till then, have a great day.